For me, the daiquiri is one of the most underappreciated cocktails in the world. And yet it's probably one of the best cocktails in the world for enjoying your rum. All you need to make it is 3 simple ingredients: your base rum, some sugar syrup, and some lime or some fresh lime juice. Then all you need to know is your perfect ratio. Now, many a bartender will go on about the 8-to-1. Most kind of cocktail bars, I think, in the UK kind of preach about an 8-to-1 ratio. And I'll talk about this in depth in a second. But me personally, I'm a 2-1/2 kind of guy. So the bartenders, they are all right, but on the same token, they are completely wrong as well, because the perfect ratio is the ratio that suits your palate the best. Now, I'll talk about the ratios in a second, but before we do that, let's dive into the important ingredient, the fun stuff, the rum. Now, in years past, it would always be about, a daiquiri would always be about a sort of a Cuban style of rum, a Spanish style of rum. Think Havana 3-year-old, think even Havana Special, but think Bacardi Carta Blanca. I haven't got any, that's the closest I've got with some Ron Cube, but it would always be about those kind of Cuban Spanish style of rums. However, in this day and age, we're so lucky in the UK, we've got access to hundreds and thousands of different brands. And one of my favourite brands, my own personal favourite brands, is kind of Plantation. They have very predominantly English style of rums, but very different rums. So you could go kind of a normal white rum, but very different from a Cuban rum. We can go for a Bajan rum, we could go for a Jamaican rum, or we can get even more crazy. One of my favourite daiquiris, is actually what I'm drinking at the moment, is Plantation Stiggins Fancy, a kind of pineapple infused rum. Or another one of my favourites is a coconut daiquiri. But the fun doesn't have to stop there either, because one of the most accessible brands in the UK is something like Dead Man's Fingers. You could start off with a traditional spiced rum, and they've got other spiced rums up there as well. You could then go into something like a pineapple rum, a hazelnut rum, a mango, a raspberry, a passion fruit, a banana. They've got multiple other flavours, so you don't have to stick to what I would call proper rum. And in this day and age, although not technically called a daiquiri because it's gin, why not swap out your favourite rums for some of your favourite gins as well? Whitley Neal, I'm not here to endorse any brand, but Whitley Neal gins do this exceptionally well. I tell you, there is nothing better on a really hot summer's day than a gooseberry daiquiri, gooseberry gin daiquiri, or some of the new limited editions. We've got the mango and lime there, we've got the watermelon and kiwi. I promise you, they all work. Now let's talk about those ratios that I mentioned earlier. Essentially, we're talking about parts, and whatever your part is, whatever your unit of measurement is, whether you're UK 25ml, whether you're US 30ml, 1 part would effectively mean 1 shot. Now that kind of method works really well for home bars, because if I'm saying I'm a 2-1/2 guy, basically I'm going for 2 shots, a double measure of my rum or of my gin. I'm then going 1 shot of my citrus juice, my lime juice, and then I'm going half a shot of my kind of sweetener, and I'll talk about them in a second. But what does that mean for top end bars, high tail bars? Because if we're talking 8-to-1, we're not exactly talking 8 shots, are we? We're talking about what they would probably use as parts, whether that is 15ml would be their part, whether that's 12.5ml, it may even be 10ml. There is no kind of set rules as amount the volume, we're just talking about ratios. So for every 8 parts of rum, a high street, a proper cocktail bar would kind of use, they would then do 2 parts of their citrus and then probably 1 part of their sweetener. The point I'm trying to make, there is no right or wrong. Do not let anyone tell you that this is the perfect ratio, perfect recipe, because it will be very much down to your palate and what you enjoy. I know that I'm a kind of 2-1/2 kind of guy, but then I also know if I'm using a sweeter rum, then I'm probably going to use a little bit less sugar. So if I'm using something like Dead Man's Fingers or a coconut rum, for instance, I'm going to use a tiny little bit less sugar because they are sweetened compared to something like Havana 3-year-old. So let's put that into practice. I'm going to make my favourite daiquiri because I'm getting a bit low. So I'm going to do a double bubble 50ml of my favourite rum. I'm then going to do 25ml of just some lime juice. And then I'm going to do 15ml, 1/5 of just some sugar syrup. Don't go using granulated or caster sugar. You want proper sugar syrup. No one uses powdered sugar these days. We then just simply add some ice and we give it a good shake. Then to serve up, we take out our martini glass or small coupe and we just double strain. Now the fun can stop there, or you can go one step further, and that's your bitters as well. As you will have probably seen, I used a pineapple rum for that. So one of my favourite things to put on top are these pineapple and star anise bitters. Now I've got spritz caps on the top here, so I'm just gonna literally just kind of spritz on top, just a couple of spritzes, and that will give me pineapple and star anise notes. You can go, this is just a tiny selection of, I've got 40, close to 50 different bottles of bitters behind me. I've got tiki bitters, plum bitters, angostura bitters, loads of different aromatic bitters, wood bitters, smoke bitters, chocolate bitters, orange bitters, you name it, you could play about. Now I know what some of you are thinking. Hang on a minute, that doesn't look like the daiquiris I go out and order. Mine are red and look like slush puppies. They are simply frozen daiquiris. And this is where you can kind of have some even more fun and a bit more inspiration. In my shaker, I've got my rum and I've got some lime juice, but I kind of want to show you easy hacks to make different flavoured daiquiris, whether you're going to blend them and make them frozen or whether you're going to shake them out there. Up until now, I've just been using a plain sugar syrup. Now, you could, for a strawberry daiquiri, you could go fresh fruit. Of course you can. However, I'm a big fan, and this is not just purely because I'm on a Drink Stuff video. I'm a big fan of using different syrups and different purees. Let's get both brands out there. We've got Monin, we've got ODK there, we've got brand new to Drink Stuff, we've got William Fox as well. You can have some fun. You can swap out your plain sugar syrup for something like that. Think a cola daiquiri, which I've done. The one thing I love about purees and syrups is they're guaranteed consistency. It doesn't matter whether you make one at 6 o'clock at night or 11 o'clock at night. It doesn't matter whether you make one in the middle of summer or in the middle of winter. They are gonna taste identical. The problem you have with fresh fruit is that they're very seasonal and they will taste very different. And you always have to play with the amount of sugar you add, especially to strawberries, to bring out the flavour. So it's all about trial and error. Whereas me, you know me by now, I'm all about less faff. Less faff is easier, quick and easy. That's what I'm all about. So for me, a simple 15 ml of strawberry syrup, a good scoop of crushed ice, chuck it in your blender and then blend it for 5, 6, 10 seconds. And then simply pour into your favourite glass and you've got a frozen strawberry daiquiri. With all the flavoured rums on the market, with all the flavoured gins on the market behind me, with all the different flavoured sugar syrups on the market, you can have so much fun with the daiquiri as long as you find your perfect ratio. So in the comments below, I want you to let me know what your go-to daiquiri is and what your go-to preferred ratio is. Are you a 2-1/2 person like me? Are you a 2-1-1? Are you an 8-2-1? What is your perfect daiquiri? Go away, have some fun this weekend and let me know. Cheers.